to the World Storytelling Cafe, and it is Tuesday at some time of day. We've had an earlier discussion about what some time of day, so at some time of day, wherever you are, it is Tuesday. So it is our Young International Tellers, which is a very special evening because there is so much talent. We have princesses. One day we'll have some princes as well. But like in the world of stories, there's an amazing lack of princes on white horses and an abundance of princesses. So we are from India and from Nigeria at the moment. And I see our adult audience is coming in from across the globe as well. So without further ado, welcome to the World Storytelling Cafe and our Young International Tellers Night. Now we have an audience. I can announce our first teller, which is, again, from India. And we have watched Erica develop into an amazing storyteller. From her hesitancy when she first came on to now great confidence and great telling. So can we please put our hands together and welcome Erica?
Thank you, everyone.
Oh yeah, and if everyone else can mute, that'd be good, including me.
I live in the capital of India, and my story name is The Two Fishes and One Frog. Long, long ago, there lived two fishes and one frog in the pond. The three were best friends. The two fishes' name was Sata and Sarah, and the frog's name was Ika. One day, they all were talking to each other. Then the frog heard something that some fishermen passed by, and the fisherman said to another fisherman, I think this pond looks full of fishes. Let's come tomorrow and catch fishes. So then the frog heard and told to his friends, Friends, did you hear that? What the fisherman said? We have to leave this pond immediately and shift to another pond. But the two fishes laughed, ha ha ha, and said, well, as I far, I don't think that that fishermen will be able to catch us. We are expert in swimming, and I know they will never come back to catch us. If they do, they will not able to catch us. But the frog was not convinced and said, "Oh, okay, but I am leaving this pond immediately along with my family this evening and shifting to a nearby pond." So, saying these words, in the evening, the frog went to another nearby pond along with his family. So then, the next day, the fishermen came, and then they take out their nets and started to catch fishes. So the two fishes tried to escape, but in vain. They were trapped in the net and died. So when the frog and his wife saw that the fishermen have taken every fish in their net, and with tearful eye they saw that their friend was also scrambled to death. So the moral of the story is one should not be a deaf ear to a friend's advice. The end. Thank you.
Erica, that was amazing. And what I want you to do, you don't have to do this, of course, nothing is compulsory in my world. But if you go back on the archive and you see what your telling was like about when you started coming onto this, and then listen to yourself now, you will see how good, how much you're improved. You know, you're becoming a wonderful. Well, you are a wonderful teller. You're not becoming. You are a wonderful teller. So,
Thank you.
and but do that, and you can see the difference between when you started and how you are now. And without further ado, well, another round of applause, I think. Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, John Doe.
Now, Jasname, who is revising for her exams by telling stories, because this is brain training. So, what's your, because she was trying to revise and rehearse her stories simultaneously, because she can multitask. So Jasname, round of applause for Jasname. And Jasname, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you, John. तुम्हें एक कहानी आओ सुना तुम्हें एक कहानी come let's listen to a story come let's listen to a story. Hello everyone, my name is Jasname and the story I'm going to tell you today is a folk tale from Maharashtra in India. Maharashtra is located in the western part of India. Here the story goes. The name of my story is The Long-Bearded Fool. There was once a man who had a magnificent long beard. He used to see in his mirror and said, "Oh wow, such a long, magnificent beard. So nice, I love my beard. No one has a beard like me in the whole village." He used to praise himself in the mirror and praise of his long beard. So one day he was reading a book under candlelight. He came across a sentence that he read, "A man with a long beard is a fool." How could this be? How? There is no logic. How could this be possible? A man with a long beard is not a fool. I am not a fool at all. I will just ignore this. But after many hours, he thought, maybe what is written in the book is truth. No one knows that. And after hours and hours of thinking and pondering, he finally decided that he would do something of this beard. He took the candle and took the tip of his beard and he took the tip of the beard in the candle and it started to burn. The candle flame, it caught fire. "Oh, my beard, it's so hot. Oh, my beard, please help me, please help me." And instantly it caught fire and his beard and mustache turned into ashes. And a spark of fire leapt into his head and his hair was almost ash while he shouted, "Help me, please help me, please help me." And the neighbors came running with the pails of water and threw water on him. And finally he was relieved. "This hot, where are my hair? Where is my beard?" And then the neighbor asked, "What happened?" And then the man said, "I read in the book, a man with long beard is a fool. And indeed, I have proved it." So, as they say, don't believe in everything you read. Question the fact and then logically react. Thank you.
Jasname, Baba C and I will be very careful with our beards around candles. And if I read in a book that men with beards are fools, I will question that without
Yes,
doubt. I will
yes,
question.
yes.
Jasname, that was and like that, it was brain training for tomorrow, wasn't it? Logic. So when your exam,
Yes.
you use a little logic. Good luck with your exams tomorrow, Jasname.
Thank you.
And if your if you take your exams as well as you tell a story, you have nothing to worry about.
John?
Now, yeah.
John, sorry, can I just ask Jasname to show us her hands, please?
Oh, I meant to mention
So-
that. Yes, she's got
Yeah,
a hand.
I want to see the henna,
She's
please.
headed up her hands beautifully.
Yes.
Can you hold up your hands? Now Jasname's gone shy. She's.
Yes, yes.
Can you hold up your hands? Oh, fantastic. Who did that? Was that your mum?
No, someone came and did this
See,
mehndi.
this is called Mehndi.
It's called mehndi.
And this apply on occasions.
It is applied on occasions like
It was
weddings
yeah,
and
it was my uncle's wedding.
engagements.
So, was it a wedding or is it just for your exams? So
No, it was wedding.
It was an engagement. So I applied this and I did the performance. My mother did it too.
Oh, fantastic.
Hi, John.
Right.
How are you? Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just came in between. I want to clarify. Yes, this is called Mehndi. I also applied on my hands. This is on some occasions we used to apply this Mehndi, right? So
It leaves
it's
color.
my cousin brother's engagement party. So we all applied. We call Mehndi wala, like Mehndi person comes and he apply and that's kind of a thing which we do. That is a ritual which we do it before.
A fine ritual. A fine
Yeah.
ritual.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Fantastic. Now we go across. We get Ali to get on to rev up the magic carpet. We've gone from Punjab to the capital of India now we're going way down south. Going down south with a smile on my mouth. Going down south with a smile on my mouth. Now, yeah, we'll just go down. We're going down to Nigeria. And Rahana and Radia, who's speaking first?
I'm telling first.
Well, a big round of applause. Now, it's been weeks, so I just got you sorted out and I knew who was who. Rahana,
Yes.
fantastic. I had a 50-50 chance of getting that right. So, Rahana, big round of applause for Rahana.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. It's great to be back on. We traveled for some time, so we couldn't attend the programs. And so today I'm going to be telling a story about a snake who used to get angry easily. And he learned a lesson one day, but it was a very sad lesson. So one day, a carpenter left his workshop and went back home in the evening, like he usually did every day. And the angry snake slithered into the workshop looking for its prey. He was thinking, I know my prey is in here. I just have to find it. While trying to look for his supper, he found a saw and he hit it on his way to the second room in the workshop, and he was furious. He was like, why would this saw hit me? Doesn't he know that I rule the land and nobody messes with me? I will teach him a lesson. He didn't know that it was a saw. he thought it was another creature being disrespectful. So he went over to the saw and bit it real hard, and his teeth began to ache. Although I doubt if snakes have teeth. And so he got angrier. Why would he make my mouth hurt? Doesn't he know who I am? I rule the lands. I'm the boss around here. Nobody messes with me. I shall teach him a very great lesson. And the snake coiled itself around and round and round the saw and tried to strangle it to death. But instead, the saw cuts the snake. And the next day, when the carpenter came back, he found the dead snake. And that is a little lesson why you shouldn't get angry easily.
So next time I'm about to blow my top and get angry, I'll take a deep breath and remember your story and not bite random things. Right. Besides, you know, I spent a lot of money on getting my bridge in, my teeth in. So anyway, that was fantastic, Rana. And it's so good to have you back. Are they magnetic letters above you on the wall?
Yes.
That's great. Yeah, I love magnetic letters. You can just play with them and move them around. Radia, have you got a story for us?
Yes.
Yes. Well, push your sister out the way. No, ask your sister very nicely to move and give you the center stage. Radia, have you got a story for us? Now you've turned your video off. Rahana, there was no need to do that to your sister.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're coming back on, and you just get the video back on.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, now my story is about a miser. He was an old man who doesn't spend money. So every day he will count his money and bury it close to a tree. One day, while he was counting his money, the thieves were hiding, but he didn't notice them. And then, when he buried his money in the night, the dead of the night, they dug the hole, they stole all the money and gold and buried it back. Then, in the morning, when the miser went to count his gold and money, he was so surprised. All the money's gone. What happened? And he learned his lesson, and he's still thinking what happened up till now. The end.
I've never had that problem. I don't keep money long enough to bury it. But I've always thought it was a sort of usable thing. It doesn't do anything in my wallet. Right now, is your brother ever going to tell a story again? It's all right. We won't force him.
I'm not sure. Maybe I should go ask him.
I'll go.
Yeah. If he, but maybe come on. Maybe give him a bit of time to prepare. That you know, I think if I was a brother and I had two sisters forcing me onto the screen, I'd want a week to prepare. So maybe you've got a week to push him around and get him onto our screen. The power of the sisterhood. So yeah, Babasi's looking really frightened up there. Yasnami, you want to say something?
I have a poem.
You have a poem. Please tell us a poem.
Yes. So the poem name is The Old Wife and a Ghost. There was once an old wife who lived all alone in a cottage not far from Hitchin. And one bright night, by the full moon night, comes a ghost right into her kitchen. About that kitchen, neat and clean, the ghost goes pottering round and round, but the poor old wife is deaf as a boot and so hears never a sound. He blows his hands to make them warm and whistles round, we hear, and but still as a sack the old soul lies and never a sound hears she. From corner to corner he runs about and peeps into the cupboard. He rattles and bangs and bumps on the floor, but still the old wife sleeps. Jangle and bang goes the pots and pans as he throw them all around, and the plates and mugs and dishes and the jugs, he flings them all onto the ground. Madly the ghost tears up and down and screams like a storm at sea, and last the old wife stirs at her bed, and it's drat, those mice, says she. Then first cock crows, and the morning shows, and the troublesome ghost goes away. But oh, what a pickle poor wife sees in her kitchen. This big mice, the old wife thinks, and off she goes to Hitchin, and a big cat she fetches back to keep the mice away from her kitchen. Thank you.
Poems is what I love it. I love it. So that's lovely. That's lovely. Now there's a Doug Ross on screen. Where are you, Doug? With a name like.
No, it's me, John. I'm on my husband's computer tonight.
Well, I knew it was either going to be Scotland or Cherokee Nation. With a name like Ross, it could be either.
It could be.
So, well, welcome, Doug, and another manifestation. Well, there's only two families to talk, but we can comment internationally to each other. So, Jasnami, what did you think of the stories tonight?
I just enjoyed the stories, and even if my exams are going on, I have an interest in narrating stories.
Yeah, I think you've got your priorities right. And yeah, because it's about midnight, and you're thinking, "Oh, I've got exams tomorrow." But it's midnight, and I'm telling stories. Do I care? No, no. Your mum's there, so I'm not here to encourage bad behaviour. So that's fantastic, Rana. What did you think of everyone's stories?
Okay, I really loved all of the stories, and they were amazing. And I loved Jasnan's poem. It was really nice.
Lovely. Yeah, and the poem, yeah, it was. You're right. Radia,
Another story.
Pardon? Do you have another story?
Yes.
Well, please tell us.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit who had a friend monkey. One day, they wanted to go to the fair. And before they had to get the ticket, they need to win a competition. It was about eating chili pepper. And the rules: do not moan when you eat the chili pepper, or else you wouldn't win. Okay. So when they were doing it, all the animals complained, but the monkey didn't participate. So when the rabbit wanted to eat hers, she had a plan. So while she was eating her chili pepper, she said, "You say it's hot, I say it's not. You say it's hot, I say it's not." And the judges were just looking. And then she won the competition and she had the tickets. There were 2 tickets. So the rabbit and the monkey went to the fair. The reason why she didn't moan or complain, it was because she was actually breathing out with the hot and not. The end.
Ah, clever monkey. Clever monkey. Love that. Well, let's. All right. So I'm going round. We'll let the adults comment in order as I call them, because you know what it's like, Rana and Radia and Jasname. If you don't tell adults exactly what to do, you know, they all leap in at once because they don't. They're not like children who know how to behave. They grow up and they forget how to behave. So, Susan, what do you think?
Once again, I'm amazed. I keep on thinking, where do you find the stories? Can you share that secret with us so that we can also go and look for them, please? Thank you, girls. Thank you.
Excuse me, my mother has a YouTube channel, so she tells lots of stories. The story I just told now, I got it from there.
Brilliant. And Heather.
Oh, well, I just the same as what Susan was saying, just always amazed at, I always enjoy coming along on a Tuesday to hear I just never know what's going to happen next. And it's really good to be part of seeing you all develop and hear your stories. It's quite an incredible privilege, actually, to be listening to you.
Yes, when we're old and on our Zimmer frames, we can listen to these fine people when they're big stars, and we'll say, we used to watch them when they were little, when they were young, when they were just starting. Right, Jackie or Doug, or whoever you want to be tonight. You can be whoever you want, Jackie.
Hi, right. I'm just well, sadly, I missed Erica this week because I was a bit late on, but I was in time to hear the rest of you. Thank goodness. You always bring a smile to my face. And Radia, did you say that your mum has a YouTube channel that she tells stories on?
Yes.
Ah, so how can I find this YouTube channel? Can you put it in the chat?
Africa Readers.
Africa Readers. Excellent. Well, I'm sure she won't be as good as you, though.
Okay, we'll go. David, we're going round in turn. Hold that thought. We've had Jackie, we've had Phil, we've had Heather. Oh, no, we haven't had Phil. Phil, show yourself, or at least sound yourself.
Oh. Yeah, just I missed Erica. Sorry, I didn't get a finished work tonight. I had to do what I had to do, what I get paid for. I will catch up on Facebook. Fabulous stories. Really loved them. You always make me take notes. You always make me think I must go and learn a new story myself. I tried to do it. So thank you. Loved it.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil. And I put that. Has it gone up yet? No, because I didn't hit send. Africa readers, is that right? That I put in the chat for the YouTube channel.
African.
African. I can see where you put it in now. Ignore anything I wrote. Believe the children. All right, David, you've been dying to say something. Unmute yourself, young man. Unmute yourself.
I know. Both more and me are all dirty. What do better do with that?
What did?
No. What do better do with that?
Was that what amazing storytellers, David? No, I was the one word before storytellers I missed.
Well,
We're getting it into chat.
Here we go. Ah, what's your favorite storyteller? David is asking. Okay, that's a good question.
Is that to the children? And we're asking the children who they like as storytellers. Who's your favorite storyteller, Rahana? And Radia? And if you don't say your mum, you're in trouble.
Okay. Since I have to say my mom, I will say my mom. But I actually like a lot of storytellers because they all give me different ideas and things to use.
Brilliant, brilliant, a brilliant answer, brilliant answer. Jasname, who's your favorite storyteller?
I can't guess it. The stories I hear from different people are my different favorite storytellers. So all are amazing on the way they tell.
Yeah, I think if I'm ever asked that question, I'd hate to answer it because just there's so many different. You get a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and you think that's amazing. There's a great question, David.
Me, that I love little old dude that do me over there. Oh, do me that do do me that get it do that do me and that do not for me but did.
Yeah, it is important, David, you're right. And I think the girls answered very well, didn't they? By, like you, they like lots of storytellers and they learn from all these different storytellers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Norman, you joined us late, but you undoubtedly do watch a lot of these young tellers on catch up. So have you any, you're really here to give a comment on our young tellers. So please comment on our.
Yes, it's not good to take a late morning nap and then wake up halfway through the storytelling. But I would say that I really liked the smiles during the telling of Rabbit and Monkey's hot pepper, and now I know how to win a hot pepper eating contest. But the other thing is the idea of where do we find our stories and our favorite storytelling. Those are the two most difficult questions to ask a storyteller, and you both answered them very well.
Yes, there was a certain amount. See, there's an enormous amount of wisdom on Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights is, I might rename Tuesday night, instead of International Young Tellers, I might rename it Wisdom Night. Because there's Baba C, what you got to say?
Believe it or not, I'm going to be brief. I'm still recovering my... Yes, Jackie, I am. This weekend, a celebration I participate in turned into 2 days because of the weather. And it's called Watermelon Day / Baba C's birthday celebration. And we had lots of fun. And I was doing a lot of work off mic. But as always, I enjoyed all of the princesses. You are becoming better and better each and every time. And princesses, if your mom's a storyteller and someone says, who's your favorite storyteller? Say, my mom, of course, and. Okay, because we have 2 families of storytellers here. So my favorite storyteller is the storyteller I'm listening to at that moment. See? And so I've enjoyed all the stories. I particularly enjoy looking at the expressions of the adult faces while the stories are being told, especially John Rose, because between this and just the expressions on his face, it's wonderful commentary. I just said I was going to make this brief. So I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed. As to where I get my stories from, I read a lot, I listen a lot, I talk a lot, and I trade stories with other storytellers. So, and Wisdom Night is a great title. I am now going to be quiet.
Now, but Baba C, please get your voice back by Friday.
Oh no, it will be back by Friday.
Because Friday, for our children's stories or stories for children, and children can be of any age. You understand this? A lot of children are white-haired or grey-haired. Our children's stories on Friday are from Baba C. So we're looking forward to that. And of course, Sunday, this Sunday is our worldwide story round coming up. And of course, Jasname and Rana and Radia, you're welcome to tell on that with the adults, and get your mum on to tell as well. Yeah, Jasname, you better get, your mum can, drag her along. You say, I do this every Tuesday. You can do it at least once a month. And that's so brilliant.
I can tell her.
Yeah, so, but she's busy. She's looking after all you people. But for now, yeah, Jackie.
Just before we go, I've got a message here from David. He just wanted me to say that could he thank all storytellers who go into schools to tell stories to children, and all men and women who work in schools and help children to learn stories, and children pass it on, just as our wonderful storytellers here are doing.
Fantastic. Thank you, David, for that message. And we all concur. There's, yeah, it's, and I mean, I think that's the wonderful thing about the storytelling right now. There's a lot of sharing going on. There's a lot of passing, and there's a whole new, as we get proven every Tuesday night, there's a whole new generation of storytellers coming on. But for now, I'm going to thank you all. I'm going to thank Ali. And Ali, I never asked you, what you need to comment on our tellers. You need to say something about our tellers, Ali.
Okay, John. Hello everyone. Hello young killers. Thank you so much for your creation, for your stories, for your poet, for everything. You know, it's nice to have like young killer like you in our to revive this. To revive the storytelling and have a good look in your. For your futures and also in your job. That's it.
Thank you, Ali. See, we've got everything at the Storytelling Cafe. We've even got a talking magic lamp. So, hey, Ali, thank you ever so much for driving the magic carpet around the world tonight, and thank you all who came. Thank you, the tellers. Thank you, the audience. Thank you, the world, the audience that will come. Baba C, that's David's job to get a word in after I've finished. Now, Baba C.
I just want to know if you've heard from Palestine, from our Palestine comrades.
No, I'll ask David. I'll ask David about that.
Because
David,
put it in the chat.
Heathfield.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just see. Well, if there's there could be something going on. Well, they could all be busy. They could be like India, where there are just exams all the time. Right, for now, good night. See you next Tuesday. See you during the week. Come Friday, come Sunday. Yes, come Friday, have a lovely time. Come Friday.
Bye,
Friday.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
No, I think David's trying to get the last word. Yeah, Friday. Yeah. So thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Until the next time, to be
Until
continued.
the viceroy. Good night.